Hey guys, so I had an opportunity to actually look in a fine detail in Tesla's components for the semi, and obviously they're taking the passenger units and multiplying it by three to create sort of a engine type of system, obviously an EV to control and give torque to the Class 8. Now, torque is all the rage that Tesla has been pretty much presenting, is the power, the acceleration, the speed, but ultimately all that torque can lead to the failure. The failure to the point where if you look at their motor and the rod sticking out, you have these ribbons which I pretty much put in my thumbnail. And anybody that's taken in college any basic mechanics of material class where you examine the shear force, when you examine the torque, basically the failure point of any metal. Now, it would depend on the type of metal, but you examine the failure point, there's so much stress you can place on the toughest titanium, being the toughest metal out there, placing that much torque over for a part that comes from a passenger vehicle, applying it onto the semi that's very rigorous, loaded up to 82,000 pounds in total weight, being put to the test 100,000, 500,000 miles. Ultimately, that part is going to fail, and that failure can lead to other failures. Now, obviously, what I'm saying is doesn't matter because the Tesla team definitely have engineers above and beyond who have, I would hope, have tested it. But real life applications are going to come into the play where the temperature becomes a factor, operator that's using that unit becomes a factor, the load itself and the conditions are going to become a factor. So the Tesla's torque theory that they can accelerate and do whatever they want, having a badass truck, can lead to an ultimate failure where I truly don't think taking a passenger units, doesn't matter if you multiply 5 or 10 times to create that horsepower, it doesn't matter. Taking something that's meant for regular use as a passenger with the weight of only a few thousand pounds of whatnot minus the batteries, placing that unit and placing it onto a semi truck, now adding combined weight of 82,000 pounds is going to sustain in the long term. Now, as I've always said, for Tesla, the semi, that's not their game. Their game is something else above and beyond. Ultimately, do they want to get into semi space? Sure, I don't see a reason why not. But what they have set up right now, I don't think that system is going to work. On any other orders that have been placed are on hold, and if you go on their website, you cannot place any of the orders. Pretty much, you can only get the updates. So this could be a pilot project for Tesla. PepsiCo is known for delivering. Frito-Lay is known for delivering not not so heavy loads. We're not placing tankers or anything else. So the loads are going to be probably an average, not to the max capacity. And it's a good little project for Tesla to test out and see how their semi works. Uh, Time will tell, but looking at their current configuration, what they have with components, and just if you actually look at them uh, closely enough, you'll see there's failure points written all over it when you place it under the Class 8 conditions. So obviously we hope for the best. We want it to succeed, but to me, just it doesn't seem right to be using that much torque on units coming from a passenger vehicle. I don't know. You be the judge.